I wanted to make this video talking about Metroid Prime 4, mainly talking about Samus's psychic powers in this game. I want to have a little deep dive in this video, just going over everything we know so far, and talk about where this could potentially lead us once we learn more about this game, and of course, once we finally play this game ourselves. So this should be a fun video because I want to bring more Metroid content on the channel because it's another favorite game franchise of mine. So if you guys have any thoughts on this yourselves that you guys want to share with me, as always, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And without further ado, let's dive straight into this. So first up, I want to talk about where these psychic powers came from and how they're connected to Viewros, the new planet in Metroid Prime 4. The trailer shows Viewros as this lush jungle world with a huge tree in the middle, and it's on this planet that Samus starts using these powers. The trailer calls them ancient and mysterious, which makes me think they're linked to something special about Viewros, maybe an old civilization or some kind of energy there. Since Samus has Chozo DNA, I'm wondering if the planet is triggering something in her that lets these powers come out. This connection to Viewros feels like a big deal. It's not just Samus getting a new skill, it's about her fitting into the planet's history. In the trailer, she's scanning stone relics, which could be hints about who or what used to live there. I think Viewros might have some secrets that only Samus can unlock because of her Chozo background. There's even a moment where an alien figure calls her the Chosen One, which makes me think the planet sees her as someone meant to use these powers. I'm really curious about how this will play into the story. Viewros seems like more than just a setting, it's almost like it's a part of the plot. These psychic powers might let Samus learn more about the planet, maybe by connecting to its past or its technology in a new way. It feels like her journey on Viewros will be about discovering why she's there and what these powers mean for her. I can't help but wonder what's next. Will her powers get stronger as she explores more of Viewros? Could there be a bigger purpose behind why she's the Chosen One? This setup makes the story feel personal and epic, and I'm excited to see how Samus's connection to Viewros unfolds in the game. Next, let's talk about one of the coolest things from the trailer. Samus can control her energy beams with her mind. We see her fire beam that splits into 3 purple shots, curving to hit enemies in different directions. This is a big shift from how combat worked in earlier Metroid Prime games, where you mostly locked onto enemies and fired straight shots or missiles. Being able to guide her beams like this adds a whole new way to fight. I'm picturing what this could mean for battles. Say you're in a jungle area on Viewros with enemies all around. You could curve your beams to hit someone hiding behind a tree or take out multiple targets by guiding the shots to chain together. The trailer shows this happening with a kind of focused precision, like Samus is directing the beams of her thoughts. It feels like combat could turn into a mix of strategy and action, especially against tough bosses with weak spots that are hard to hit. The purple color of these beams stands out and it matches the highlights of her new power suit, which makes me think they're tied to her psychic powers, not just a new weapon. I'm wondering if we'll need to manage some kind of resource to use this ability, like how Metroid Samus Returns had an ion gauge for special moves. That would make us think carefully about when to use psychic beams versus regular attacks, adding some depth to the fights. I think this could make combat in Metroid Prime 4 feel really fresh. It's exciting to imagine planning out shots to outsmart enemies in new ways. My only question is how smooth it'll feel in the heat of a fight. But knowing Retro Studios, I'm betting they'll make it work well. And I can't wait to try this out and see how it changes the way we play. Another big part of these psychic powers is how Samus uses them to interact with Viewros' environment, like moving around glowing orbs to open doors or activating ancient machines. The trailer shows her doing this with her mind, which is a new twist on Metroid's puzzle solving. Instead of just shooting a switch or rolling into a mothballed tunnel, she's using telekinesis to manipulate things from a distance. This feels like a perfect fit for the series focused on exploring and figuring out how to move forward. These psychic interactions seem connected to Viewros' ancient technology. The orbs and mechanisms look like they belong to a civilization that used psychic energy, and Samus's powers let her work with their systems. I think this means we'll see puzzles where we have to move objects in the right spots to unlock paths or activate machines. It's a new way to explore that feels different from what we've done in past games. I can imagine being in a huge temple on Viewros, using telekinesis to shift objects while dodging traps or enemies. These puzzles might get more complex, like moving several pieces in the right order, or even redirecting energy across different parts of the room. It's the kind of challenge that makes you feel smart once you solve it, and it could make exploring Viewros feel more immersive by tying Samus's powers to the planet's history. I'm hoping these puzzles stay interesting and don't get too repetitive. The trailer's example of moving an orb is simple, but games are great at turning basic ideas into creative challenges, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these psychic powers make exploration in Metroid Prime 4 feel new and exciting. Finally, let's talk about Samus's new power suit and how it might relate to her psychic powers. The trailer shows off this awesome redesign with metallic red and gunmetal gray colors, plus purple highlights that match her psychic beams. It's a big change from her usual orange Viewros suit, and I think it's more than just a new look. Those purple highlights make me wonder if the suit is built to work with her psychic abilities. In past Metroid games, new suits always bring new ways to play, like the gravity suit letting Samus move underwater, and I'm thinking this new suit might be designed to help her use her psychic powers, maybe by channeling the energy she's tapping into on Viewros. The trailer doesn't say the suit gives her the powers, but the matching purple colors suggest it's connected, like it's amplifying what she can do with her mind. The suit's design feels special. The red and gray colors gives it a sleek, almost futuristic look, and those purple highlights hint at something otherworldly. I'm imagining the suit might glow or react when Samus uses her psychic powers, which would make her look even cooler in action. It's a design that feels like it belongs in a game that's pushing the series forward. I'm curious if this suit will change as we play. Could it unlock new features as Samus's powers grow, like better beam control or stronger telekinesis? The idea that it's tied to her role as the Chosen One on Viewros makes me think it'll be a big part of both the gameplay and the story, and I'm excited to see how this new power suit shapes Samus's adventure in Metroid Prime 4. So those are my thoughts when it comes to Samus's psychic powers in Metroid Prime 4. I'm really wondering if this is going to be a game changer in Metroid Prime 4 when it comes to how things operate around us. It makes sense if it heads down that direction, considering this is a big highlight of the game based on what we've seen so far. So I'm hoping whenever we get the next trailer on this game, we can learn more about everything around us, because that would be pretty cool to get that sort of information available to us whenever we find out about it. Other than that though, that's honestly all I have to really say. So if you guys have any ideas of your own when it comes to things that you want to say revolving around this topic, be sure to let me know as always in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below, so be sure to follow me on there. Also, I happen to have a Discord server, so if you guys are interested in joining my Discord server, the link is located in the description and is also pinned in the comment section down below. So be sure to join the Discord server if you guys are interested in that. Also, be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I drop a new video on the channel. I hope all you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.